back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on building a long overdue project, and that's going to be a table slash cart setup for my Everlast TIG welder down here. I built a similar setup at my dad's house that we used over there, and it worked out great, so I'm going to build another one for here. I got these legs I sourced out of a scrapyard, so we're going to be using those as the stand underneath the table. Piece of 3/8 plate here. We already started and prepped the table along the edges and a couple plug welds that we're going to do to mount the table together. And then I got some heavy duty casters off an old like Class 8 style transmission jack for big heavy duty trucks. We're going to use those casters here. The tank's going to fit underneath the table, so that'll be isolated as well. There'll be a support tray here that'll hold the welder, and then another tray in the middle that's going to hold some organizational trays to hold on to all your consumable items. So we're going to get started. We're going to fire up my new MIG welder here, and let's get welding. Good enough. So
fucking man.
As you see, we got the legs welded up onto the table. The next thing we're going to do is we got to drill out these original holes that they had for the adjustable feet for these honking casters here.
Hell yeah.
And we'll hog out that hole with a drill bit, fit these in. Hopefully we'll be able to use the pre-existing nut and attach this. So, got the wheels on, all tightened up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut some 1.5" square stock here, and it's going to be put in between the two legs at the same level as the existing cross members here, and that'll support the bottom plate of where the welder is going to sit on. So we measured across at the top, and that'll make sure that when it's down at the bottom, the legs will be nice and square. So we're going to cut it with a chop saw today, and let's do it. Made sure that it was level on the same plane across the top of there, and then turned out that everything's squared up, so we're good. So we'll throw some tacks on it and weld it out. But first we need a ground. design on how we're going to mount the tank to the cart. I picked up this bent piece of rebar from the steel house this morning when I went down. I got the 1.5 inch, happened to find it. I grabbed a piece of it, probably gonna go back and grab a couple more, but it's just the right size for the tank. So what we're gonna do is that we may take from the center out and move it in or out just a little bit so it fits the tank better. Then we're also gonna weld a couple tabs on either side and the front that'll help locate the tank within that arch. We welded a piece of angle iron in between this rebar to support as the backside support of the tank. It sits in there pretty good, and now the only thing that we have to do is figure out how to get this to mount somewhere in there. It's going to be pretty close to the ground. You can see this is right around 39 inches tall, and the tank with the regulator on it is 36, 37 inches with the flow meter pointing up. So it's pretty close. It's going to be a low rider, but the tank will fit underneath the table, which will be nice because then you're moving material around, you don't have to worry about it swinging over the end of the table and taking out your flow meter. So we're going to come up with a bracket to support that, and we should be good.